Hi guys, it's Mrs. Hughes again. Today I am putting you guys on an art supply hunt. So it's like a scavenger hunt. Oh, hi. So what I'm gonna have you do is look around your house. This is my cat, Izzy. She's helping today. And I want you to find anything that you have hanging around that could be considered an art supply, okay? So it can be as simple as I have a mechanical pencil, or maybe you happen to have a regular pencil of one sort or another. So you can see I have a couple of pencils, mechanical, regular. Maybe you can find a pen or a marker. All of these things would be useful. All right. So particularly if you're in my drawing class, this is what you need. You need something to draw with. Okay. I recommend that you find a pen. It can be any kind of pen, you know, poke around, find one in your car. Maybe your mom or dad has a pen. I recommend this kind, like the regular, like ballpoint pen. If you can find one of these kinds of pens, like this is a felt tip pen, and I know that this one is waterproof. Pencil, okay, drawing class. You'll find a pen or pencil useful if you're in my painting class as well. And then what you need to find is some sort of book to write in, draw in. So this book can be a proper sketchbook, you know, so it can be an actual like sketchbook or journal that maybe somebody has given you, or maybe that you already have hanging around. So you can see that this one is a sketchbook. I've got mostly a lot of writing in it right now, but you can see that kind of stuff as well. So this is like a real sketchbook. It could also be, sorry, I have this stack of stuff and it's too far away. It could be like a tablet of paper. So this is a tablet just of different kinds of paper. So you can see, and you'll notice that all these ones I'm showing you already have stuff in them, and that's totally fine. So if I find a book that I've used a little bit of the paper for something else, but it still has some paper left, that's perfectly acceptable. So this is like a big tablet of paper. This would work. Maybe when I'm looking for paper, all I can find is my English, like composition journal, or my math notebook. That's perfectly amazing, because what we're going to be able to do is just draw right over the top of the words that are already on the page. So this would work absolutely wonderfully for me as an art room sketchbook. Okay, so even if the paper's already full of math or last year's language comp notebook, it's totally fine. It can be a little tiny notebook like this. Like this guy's pretty little. I guess a little like journal that somebody gave me. It can be like this kind of journal. Again, this one already has writing in it, but I would be able to reuse this now for my art class. Or maybe it's a calendar book. When I'm digging around here at my house, I found this. It's a calendar from 2016. And I'm going to be able to just go ahead and draw and paint right on this paper. So find some kind of paper or book to write in. If you can't find one, I'm going to post a video how to make a sketchbook out of a grocery bag. So don't worry. If you're in my painting class, I would love it if you had something to color with. It can be a pack of markers. It can be some colored pencils. You will find these three colors to be the most useful. You need red, you need yellow, you need blue to start with. So if you can only find three, these are the three to find, red, yellow, and blue. If you can find a set, that's awesome. But don't worry if you can't find a set. Maybe all you can find at your house are some color crayons. These will work too. Okay, so look for some kind of color supply. Get your tail out of the way. It can be crayons, it can be colored pencils, it can be markers. Maybe you're super lucky and you still have a old paint set hanging around your house from when you were in elementary or middle school and had to get a paint set. So you can see this one is pretty beat up. Lots of colors on the inside still. Messy, messy inside. All right. Or this one. Colors. If you can believe it, this one isn't new. I got this at a garage sale. It's just really old paint that nobody's ever used. So if you're lucky, you can find paints and you're in my painting class and you're going to be able to paint. Otherwise, everything that I have you do, we're going to be able to use something as simple as some color crayons. So don't stress if you can't find paint. If you can find paint, that's awesome. But what we need at the minimum is something to draw with, a book to draw in, and some crayons. Have fun. Happy hunting.